Started out as a usual day. I was just at my buddy Aiden's house, changing out some power steering fluid hoses along with a reservoir and some other stuff here and there in the intake system, kind of doing some cleaning up in the 5 Series engine bay. A few hours later, no more power steering leaks, and it was time to go home. And then, very unfortunately, an animal crossed the street at the wrong time. I couldn't stop, I couldn't avoid it at all, and it went through my bumper, destroyed my radiator and bumper and a bunch of other plastic stuff. I then limped the car back to Aiden's house, which was less than a mile away. I just had left his house, and it was time to get to work.
It'll buff out, right?
Everything's all good now, but I can't lie. I was pretty upset when this did first happen. We did put a lot of work in this car already. The bumper was already pretty new, I think less than 2 months old, with the fresh paint we did ourselves. And it was kind of a shame that it all happened, but it is what it is. And I think the end result was actually better than the car was before. So can't be mad about it now. So take a look at that. The whole core support was pretty much bent in. The plastics was a little bit more forgiving and kind of bent back, but the radiator was just totally bent in. And yeah, take a look at my very dirty and oily E39 undercarriage right there. Pretty neat. Got the new Nissan's radiator in without much of an issue, just pretty annoying getting through all the bent plastic. Got myself some new radiator hoses along with a new eBay bumper from Taiwan. These things are pretty good, not gonna lie. The quality is not bad for a replica bumper at all. Not gonna be perfect fitment, of course, but I cannot complain for what it is. Here we've got my very professional setup in Aiden's backyard with a ladder holding up the bumper for paint prep, and then we're gonna spray on some adhesion promoter in a minute. But yeah, this is my setup, and it works pretty well. I'm not even going to bother talking about, how I painted this bumper because it's really nothing professional. I don't think anyone should take advice from me about paint, so here it is. But here's just a brief sort of look at the scuffing the promoter we're putting on, and then the paint went on afterwards.
A few moments later.
Well, guys, it's almost 8 p.m. on a Friday evening. You can see my old bumper over here. Not doing so well. We got the new bumper all matted up. And the paint job turned out so much better than the first time. Look at that. As a fly sits on it. Much better, much glossier before even the wet setting and polishing, so it's really awesome. Gonna get these sensors now put in place with the new brackets, or the old brackets actually. I'm just gonna swap those guys back in. Put the fog light surrounding back over there, and then eventually put the new grille on the bottom. I just have not had the opportunity to do that yet, so we'll get to that very soon. And 1.5 weeks later, we've got the car back on the road and fully functional as my daily driver, so thanks to Aiden for letting me keep the car at his house for all this time. Check out his TikTok and Instagram right over here. He does some pretty cool stuff with that car. We just finished rebuilding it pretty recently, and it's back on the road as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and consider subscribing for more content like this.